War, hurricanes, fires, heartbreaking cruelty. This year, Network for Animals has come to the aid of thousands of desperate animals in the worst imaginable conditions. In the biggest challenge we have ever faced, we've been on the ground helping animal war victims in Ukraine since the Russian invasion in February. To date, we've evacuated, treated, sheltered, and fed over 5,000 helpless animal victims. Your support put us on the ground from day one and funded 3 animal ambulances, emergency clinics, pet food delivery and rescue vans, and ton after ton of food for dogs and cats abandoned in the war zones. Our work continues, and we have promised to be there for the animals until this awful war is over. There have been countless other crises facing the animals this year. When fire swept through APA El Refugio in Uruguay in February, a shelter for special needs dogs, and Jindo Love Rescue in South Korea in August, home to dogs rescued from the ghastly dog meat trade. We were there for the victims, rushing funds for food, emergency burn treatment, and providing temporary shelter. When Hurricane Ian made landfall on Florida's Gold Coast in September, your donations allowed us to rush aid to the animals we knew would be soaked, stranded, and alone. We fight relentlessly to end the massive trade in donkeys for use in a Chinese cosmetic, a trade so deadly that it threatens the very survival of the world's donkeys. We fight for donkeys around the globe who are subjected to neglect, overuse, and abuse, like blind Tony in Israel, the overworked donkeys of Geita and Mirongini in Tanzania. We relocated 200 previously abused donkeys from Israel to a wonderful sanctuary in France, helped to save donkeys and horses from the cruel blood sport of bush racing in South Africa, and saved 35 wild horses and a foal from drowning in floods in Namibia. We've given a second chance to dump dogs like three-legged Lucha, chucked on top of a Bosnian garbage dump and so frightened she'd lost all her fur, and are now building a new shelter in Trebinje so no other homeless dog has to suffer as she has. We found foster and forever homes for 206 dogs living at the condemned Sarkovica shelter in Croatia. We were there for 19 dogs who miraculously survived horror conditions while being transported through Zambia to a dog meat market. We provided desperately needed food to cats and dogs in South Africa, Honduras, Uruguay, Jordan, Kenya, and Montenegro. We sterilized thousands of cats around the world from Zimbabwe to Greece and the Middle East, and helped improve conditions for cats and dogs at rural shelters across the globe. We work with partners across the globe, mentoring and providing financial and logistical support for those who share our belief that every animal life is a life worth saving. In 2023, we will fight even harder for the stranded, abandoned, unloved, and neglected animals of the world. Thank you for helping us achieve all we have for animals in 2022. The year is almost over, but the suffering is not. Please, this holiday season, help us keep fighting for the animals. There are so many still suffering. Donate to Network for Animals now.